auction room, as you have just witnessed, we have got some technical issues this afternoon. Unfortunately, that big white beast hanging off the roof there, which displays our slideshow, has decided to have a little bit of a hissy fit, and the bulb is saying enough's enough. Unfortunately, there are no bulbs in Tauranga. We're waiting for a bulb to come down from Auckland, so it won't be here until tomorrow, unfortunately. Apologies for that, but what's going to happen is those of you at the back, you won't be affected. You'll still see everything on the screen, so if everybody wants to move to the back of the auction room, you can still see it on the screen. We'll still have our visual on the screen up here, but every 10 minutes the projector's going to shut down, so we'll just, if we're through a property description, we'll pause for a brief moment and bring it back up again. But if we are into a bid sequence, we'll carry on and we'll just keep going, because you will very clearly know where we are in the bid sequence, because I'll be verbalising that as well. So apologies for that. My name's Graham. My role is to do the 1 o'clock session here today. I've got a great team that work with me. At 2 o'clock we're going to hand over, and Jordan Siverite will bring you the next 8 properties this afternoon. Robin, well, she is our little guru here. She'll get this thing going again. Giving it a drop kick and get us underway. Those folks on the bottom of the screen there, Sarah, Karen, Trevor and Craig, they're what I call my negotiation team. We've got reserve prices for all our properties. There's no surprise there, and subject to those reserve prices being reached or exceeded, then I'm sorry, as the auctioneer, I can't help you sell the property. So if we don't get to the reserve price, I'll pause the auction. One of the team will step in and we'll give you that opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers. Now, I know buying and selling real estate, they're important decisions, and we want to give you that time. So in the meantime, we'll press on, and one of the negotiations teams will help you there. And then once you've reached agreement, then it will come back. We'll then confirm any necessary changes, and we'll either put the property on the market and sell it to the highest bidder, or we'll simply close the auction and continue with the marketing. That will be determined by whether you and the vendors reach agreement. So a pretty straightforward process, and you are in very, very good hands with one of those 4 pieces as well. So documentation, auctions are no different to any other real estate transaction, folks. When you bid to buy today, you are bidding and buying on the basis that we've provided you that buyers and sellers guide. It's been around a long time, available at the stand just outside of the auction room. Now, what's also been around a long time was the contract of sale that we work to, and we're working to the 6th edition today, folks. You see it in draft on the screen there. That's what it looked like. Finalised copies also in the stand outside of the auction room. But I'm sure our salespeople, they've been, in the words of Olivia Newton-John, they've been hopelessly devoted to you right throughout the marketing campaign, furnishing you with all the necessary documentation that you need to make those buying decisions, to bid on that cash unconditional basis as you do here today. I'm not going to go through that contract. You've all had that opportunity. It's been provided to you. You will have done all your homework. I remind you, you bid on that cash unconditional basis. You are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights or requisitions. And on the front page, you see there in blue is the conduct of auction. Again, I'm not going to go through that in its entirety. A couple of quick reminders. Should the hammer fall in your favour, you will know when it comes down, folks. If that happens in your favour, your obligations today is to give us your autograph. That goes on the signature page of the contract. You part with a little bit of your cash, just 1/10 of the purchase price. You can do that electronically, and your marketing consultant will assist you with that. That is the deposit. The balance is then payable on settlement date, and your solicitors will look after that. Pretty clear cut and straightforward. I just want to cover off one other thing, folks, and that is vendor bidding. Just to dispel any of those myths out there that vendor bids are used to push the price up. No, never has been, never will be. Vendor bids in this auction room, I can tell you now, will only ever be used when you are too far away from where the sellers are prepared to entertain conversations with you, and when we've only got one person that's participating in the auction. Now, we'd much rather not use vendor bids, but if we've only got one buyer and we're too far away, then I'll use those vendor bids to work alongside you, work with you, to get you onto that, what I call that negotiating platform, and see if we can help you buy the property. So if you're not sure as to where the bid is, just ask me and I'm happy to clarify that for you instantly. So Any questions at this juncture, folks, while I just look to our camera up there in the ceiling and welcoming our viewers watching via the live stream. If the projector does go out, it won't affect you. You'll still see it over the live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome into the EVES auction room on this wonderful sunny Plenty Thursday. No questions, obviously. Nobody's jumping out of their skin with their hand up, so we'll press straight on to our first offering. Just before I do, folks, Danielle Hayes, you'll meet Danielle in a few moments with another property. She was also marketing the property at 172 Pacific View Road, and in the excellent way that Danielle conducts her business, that's signed board has got a sold sticker on it already. The property was sold prior to auction day coming around. So congratulations to those buyers and sellers. Also, congratulations to our vendors at 160 Evans Road, marketed by none other than Ron Melville over here on my right-hand side out of our Patmar office. 160 Evans Road, our vendors, they can pretty much, well, they know they've got a sold sticker to go on that signboard, right? Because this property is in contract. The auction has been brought forward to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property. I'll disclose the level of that pre-auction offer very shortly, and then I will invite any bids over that level to give everybody equal opportunity to purchase the property. So 160, there will be no vendor bidding on this one either, folks, so just to make sure you're aware of that. It's a home that boasts a spacious and practical layout that will simply captivate your imagination and tick plenty of boxes, won't it, Ron, in a property shopping list. This one really does tick those boxes. The freehold estate, record of title SA 65D, folio 834, confirms the property is 635 square metres. There's a clause in the contract just authorising early release of the deposit at the request of the vendor or solicitor. 20 working days, Ron, is our settlement date, and a bit of flexibility around that. No other changes to the chattels list, so let's get on with it. You'll remember that glossy white kitchen. It's not only modern, but it provides you a sleek and stylish touch to your new living space when you take occupation in just that 20 working days' time. The added convenience of this property is that self-contained area, absolutely perfect to accommodate family or guests. And it even offers privacy and space as well, ensuring that everyone feels at home, whether you're accommodated in that extra self-contained area or in the main home. Outside, obviously, you discover that beauty of good decking that's perfect for entertaining or simply chilling out and enjoying life. And of course, you've also got masses of off-street parking. So we do have registered telephone bidders on this one, folks. So I'm in your hands now. I'm happy to take any bids over $780,000. Perhaps $790 if you want to buy the property. Here's your opportunity now. 90 we go now at $790,000. The auction's underway. We sell to the highest bidder here in the room at $790,000. Do we have another 10 making it $800 if you will? At $790,000 quickly now. Here's your opportunity. Are we in or out? Are our phone bidders in? Here's the chance. Take a 5 if it's going to help you there. Otherwise I'll sell over here at $790,000. Do I hear $795 quickly now? 2.5 if it's going to help you there. I'll even take a single, folks, because I'm going to sell the property to the highest bidder. At $790,000, it's over here. Just a single, is it there, sir? 5, $795. Thank you. Welcome aboard there at $795,000. Another 5 do we go, sir? Making it an even. 800 we go now at 800. Another 5 on top. Do we say there for you, sir? You don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3. It's going to come anyway. At $800,000. Are we in or out? First call now. 5, 805. 805. Double it up, make it 810. 810. Beautiful, loving your work there at 810, 15 do we say there, sir? Just north and south, chin to chest, that's all we need. At 810 and 15 we go. At 815, 20 would be an extra taunt there. 20 it is now, making it 8.25, shall we there, sir? Just that one again. It's only money, sir, it doesn't hurt. $820,000, 25, 8.25 it is, making it 830, shall we? 830. 830 we go now at $830,000. What about our telephone bidders? You don't have to wait. At $830,000, the property's here for outright sale. It's a title fight from here on. Do I say 835 for you there, sir? First call now at 8.35, he's back. You haven't quite shaken him yet, sir. Maybe go 8.50. Just a suggestion.
40.
Okay, yep. Had a feeling that would happen. At 840, do we say 45, sir? Or should we go straight to 850 and see if it shakes it? At $840,000, we're here for outright sales. I've got another 5 for you there, sir. 45, bringing it back to 50 now. At $845,000. Shaking your head the wrong way there, sir.
46.
46. Ooh, down to the singles. Okay, let's play Tinder. At $846,000, and we're going to go a single, sir. We're going to go straight to 850 and put it to bed. What? Okay. Had a funny feeling that would be the answer as well, but that's okay. 847. At $847,000 it is. And Sally,
we're looking at the screen now.
Yep.
I know.
You need to talk to me.
48.
Yep, 48. At 848. 49. Absolutely sure, sir. You've been going so well. At $848,000. Just another single there, sir. If it goes again, you haven't spent anything, but that 850 is looming. That could be the limit. I don't know. You're the only one who can test it. At $848,000, quickly I sell away. Another single, is it there, sir? 49. 849. Rounds it off to 850 there, sir. Need a decision, Rob. At 849,000.
850.
850. Second time, sir. Do I believe it this time? I don't believe it. I'm not to believe it. So. You're confusing me, sir. I'm asking you, should I believe you and say that that's it? You're all over and you're going like this. Okay. All right, I've got it. At $850,000, I sell away down here at 850,000. Once, twice, third, last chance it goes, it goes. Sold at $850,000. Appreciate the spirit of bidding there, sir. Thanks for your attendance. Telephone bid us when we didn't hear from you, but that's okay. Right, moving along before the projector stops again. 1 by 121 16th Avenue. Our specialist marketing consultants out of our Cherrywood office down here, Sharon and Malcolm Blakey, doing a wonderful job there at the 16th Avenue. Now this one here, folks, in the words of Elvis, you just simply cannot help falling in love with this charming 1940s stucco bungalow. It's one of those properties, I think, fair to say, it really does just exude irresistible cottage charm, doesn't it? So, you must have really enjoyed it. I bet you guys had a domestic over who was going to do the open homes here.
No, I just thought how I need to buy that.
Oh, you just say, yeah, we know our place, don't we? There's no point in arguing here. Yeah. Okay, look at the legal aspects, folks. It is a cross-lease freehold. Record of title SA 45B, folio 877, confirms the legal aspects of it. Just 10 working days from today's date, see a bit of flexibility around that. No additions, deletions, no changes there. We do have registered telephone bidding on this one, folks. So it's one of those properties that really does pack a heavyweight boxer's punch with that thoughtful renovation that it's had. Certainly a property that boasts their spacious modern bathroom, a very functional kitchen as you see there on the screen, and of course it's got all those updated appliances as well. And all of these beautiful native polished walls there coming up, just absolutely superb. It really does elevate the property's appeal. It makes it a perfect choice for those desiring a practical home that just oozes with charm and personality as well. You've got that expensive private front garden, the attractive facade that captivates visitors as they come and visit you for the first time. You've got the sizable shed for all the toys, an ideal home workshop area as well, studio or just extra storage, and of course you've got that wonderful 16th Avenue location. So in your hands, boys, where do we say go for this one? Can't tell you a figure on this one, you need to start this one. Previous one started because we already had a contract, so who'd like to say go? $620,000. Welcome aboard there, man. A good start as well at $620,000. Happy to take a $20,000 rise on top from there. At $620,000, do we have another 20 for you? Here's your opportunity now. You're in that position of cash now. Now's the time, folks. At $620,000. Calling once for an advance of $20,000. second time, third, last chance for you to join us. I'm going to go once on behalf of the seller, then at 640. Take it to 660. Well, that's the name of a good band, isn't it? 660. What a great ring to it there. If you take it to that level, we'll pause the auction. We'll give you the opportunity to keep talking to our seller. Yep. Conversation going on.
645.
Pardon?
645.
How about we meet halfway and make it 50? We'll just move that 5 into just in one more space. Is that okay?
Can't, sorry.
Right?
I'm bidding on behalf of someone else.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I'll take the 45. I'll give you the opportunity to discuss with the seller at $645,000. If you've got another 5 in the fold here, folks, now's the time to put it on the table. Take the lead. No prizes for second here at $645,000. Fairly bid at the back. Once, twice, last chance in or out. Bids with your man at $645,000. Sarah, can you see if you can assist, please? Let's see if we can get through the description of this one here. Number 7, Danny Hayes from our Mount Maunganui office. Well, Danny needs no introduction over there in this market. She's everywhere. Signboards all over the place, doing a great job, she always does. A home where summertime living is easy is what she has been presenting to you here at number 7, Tauranga Place. The Sea of Tranquility isn't just a landmark on the moon, folks. It also plays it plays within this very attractive home indeed. Legal aspects of freehold estate, 480 square metres of land more or less. 529701 is the record of title number that confirms all the legal aspects of it. There's a couple of clauses in the contract, one authorising that early release of the deposit from the vendor solicitor, and the fact that the owners of this property have not been in occupation, therefore there are no warranties as to the serviceability of channels, fixtures and fittings. 12th of April, Danny, still our settlement dates?
Flexibility around.
Bit of flexibility around that. Any changes to that channels list? Comprehensive channels list indeed. You know, we had to go to the second side of the page there. So a neutrally timeless and practical kitchen in this property here has the optimum work triangle with tile adorned walls as well. The open plan lounge, and the dining room. There's certainly a smooth connection to that very sheltered alfresco dining area as well. You all remember that. I know I'm stating the obvious, but a property that's made for entertaining youngsters. Well, they've got ample lawn to scamper around, whilst you, as the adults, can just you can continue the banter and a couple of bevies around the barbecue. The kids are going to still have fun under your watchful eye. Admiral street appeal is what you've got in this property at Tauranga Place as well. A short stroll to the beach via the neighbouring access. The Golden Sands School, the Lux Cinema, Foursquare, the highly popular Henry and Ted Cafe. Well, it's all a short distance from your new home here at number 7, Tauranga Place here. I think it'd be fair. I wouldn't be out of line, Danny, if I was to ask for a start at $900,000 for a property like this. Yeah, not at all. So I'm glad I get things right on auction day. Looking for a start now at $900,000 for number 7, Tauranga Place. In your hands, buyers. Start me away at 9, happy to work alongside you, otherwise we simply close the auction and we just carry on looking for the next buyer. I have 9 to start. First call. Quickly, all you've got to do is say yes or put your hand up, give me a nod, wink of the eye. I won't take it personally, ladies, I won't think you're coming on to me if you wink at me. Makes me feel good though on auction day. Second call for a start. Third, last chance to the rats. Okay, no cash here today, Danny. How much do we get? Great property. Think about what I've said about it. Now listen to this.
So we're going to balance the asking price really nicely at $969,000.
That's all you need, folks, to buy that property. Danielle works out of our Mount Maunganui office. Just get onto the EVES website, tune into the Mount Maunganui office, give them a call, ask for Danny, and she will help you from there. But I can tell you now, if you don't act very quickly, I know how this lady works. She's going to have a sign very quickly indeed. Thanks, Danny. Right, let's see if we can get through another one before our it's got a little busy bit. So, 34 St Heliers Place. Now, here's another one of our salespeople that works over the other side of the group that doesn't need any introduction as well. Charlotte Gardner, working out of our Patamara office there. From the foyer facade to the rear garden, This absolutely captivating Harwood home is really set to inject a little grandeur into your personal living situation once you take occupation of this property, and that will happen just 21 working days from today's date or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. Record of title 53172 confirms that the property is a freehold estate, 696 square metres of land, a very generous parcel of land for this particular location, I would have thought, Charlotte. Irrigation system and the shade sail, they do stay, but they are as is. They don't come under the vendor warranties. So just making sure that you're aware of that as well. Any other changes? No, all good to go. So you've got that harmonious balance of modern neutral versatility and of course that contemporary elegance at 34 St Heliers Place. The dual living and the dining, well, they loop around the kitchen to form a very welcoming centralised hub of the home as well, and your family are really going to enjoy that aspect of the home. The fun needn't end though outdoors when the weather turns cool. Simply slip back inside there to enjoy the convenience of the gas and warm yourself by that wonderful fireside as well. Those ever so easy grounds is what you get here. They certainly frame the perimeter of the property, dotted with shrubs, citrus trees, the occasional swaying palm there. You can almost feel it, and that sprinkling of a tropical flavour at 34 St Heliers Place. So it's a home where family memoirs are easily made, as you can see. No, your memories will not be blank when you live at 34 St Heliers Place, folks. They will flourish. So in your hands, who says go? 34 St Heliers. Looking for an opening bid? You set the benchmark on this one. I'm not going to suggest any figures. I'm going to leave it entirely over to you. I know Charlotte has been working with some solid interest outside of the auction arena. They're what we call those conditional buyers. Right? As an auctioneer, nah. I don't have anything to do with the conditional buyers. I only work with you good folk in the auction room, and that is cash is king. So if you've got cash, put it on the table. Where do we say go? Once, twice, last chance for a start. Charlotte, those buyers that you've been working with that are unable to bid and buy today, they're going to be delighted to hear from you now. I've now formally closed the auction and hand it back to you to continue with your good work. Well done, Gil. Yeah, projector's just come back on again. Thank you, Mr. Projector. I really appreciate you working alongside us here today. 38 Larkalina Place. Yeah, I think Robin thinks I get controlled by the remote sometimes as well. I know she'd like to. 38 Larkalina Place. Derek Rosa has been marketing this property. Derek works out of our Heads on Cameron office, and again, as do all of our salespeople, they are an outstanding team, and we're very proud of them and absolutely love working with them. So, and you're a very integral part of that team. Derek, you do a great job out there, my friend. 38 Larkalina Place, a classic example of style of the period, and has not lost her grace over the 2 decades that she has been in existence. I'm not quite sure, houses are like ships. Everybody calls them her.
Indeed.
You know why? Because we love them. How about that? I know it's a bit corny, but you know, it's true. Okay, freehold estates, 672 square metres of land, more or less is what you get with this property. Record title 47713. That describes all the legal aspects of the property, the dryer, the range hood, and the security system. They all stay, Derek, but there's no warranties with those. They are as is, so they do stay for you. And just 30 working days from today since the day that one of you folks can have your furniture truck backed into the driveway of this property, unloading your personal effects into this wonderful home indeed. Any other changes, Derek? So
no,
all good to go?
No.
Yeah, so there we go. Kitchen, dining and family room, well that provides a spacious open plan central hub for the family as well. The family's needs, they're very, very well served by the generous bedrooms and the facilities of this home here at 38 Larkalina Place. You've got that covered deck here, and of course you've got that deck that curves around the rear, providing a delightful, peaceful location for relaxation and those wonderful quiet times to reflect on the meaning of life. That's what life is all about sometimes. It's just chilling out, and this one really facilitates that. No matter what the weather, you've got that covered area. The Bethlehem location, well, that's an attractive proposition for schooling. The proximity to town, nice and easy access in and out of the CBD. And of course, you've got that Bethlehem Town Centre for retail therapy. And if you're over there in the Bethlehem Town Centre, pop into our EVES office there, ask for Karen Worley. She's our manager of our branch out there, and she'll shout you a coffee. Right, well maintained. I'm putting the boss on the spot, eh? Alright, well-maintained home will certainly lend itself to the application of a bit of modern decor, provide a long-term spacious family home for the new owner. That's what this one's really all about. So in your hands, guys, who would like to say go for this one? Here to open the bidding. That's your job. You open the bidding and I'll guide you from there. Happy to suggest a figure for you, but mine might be a little bit different to yours. Maybe 950. Somebody open it away. Get me underway at $950,000. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate you start there at $950,000. We do that often up here as the auctioneer because some people are waiting for a little bit of advice. So no problems at all. $950,000. We're underway now here, folks. It's taking $20,000 rises from here.
960.
Taking 20s at this point in time. Sorry, Sarah.
$1 million.
$1 million. Beautiful. Even better at $1 million. Well and truly underway now at $1 million up the back there, but I'll still take 20 for you there, man, if you wish. At $1 million. Good strong bid over there. That tells you you're buying a great piece of real estate. Another 20 on top, shall we say. Make it $1,020,000 if you will. A little bit late for a conversation about how much you're prepared to pay. You should have had that conversation for me. Yeah. Was that 20? Was that $1,020,000?
Not yet. $1,010,000.
$1,010,000. Okay. All right, I'll take $1,010,000 and I'll treat you exactly the same if you wish over there at $1,010,000. At $1,010,000, making it 20. We can do another big stomper if you like, sir, and go $1,050,000. I'll be guided by you from here. At $1,010,000, it's down here. Do we have $1,020,000?
1.02.
Well, $1,020,000. Beautiful, thank you. At $1,020,000 we go now. You started the tens there, man. Fine print says you started, you've got to keep it going. At $1,020,000, your advance would be logical to $1,030,000. At $1,020,000 it is.
$1,030,000.
$1,030,000, straight back at 40. Do we say there, sir? It's no time for deliberation. You're here. It's buying time, not thinking time. At $1,030,000, our lead bidder down in front here, do we say $1,040,000 for you, or do I pause and continue discussions with these folks down here? Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, I can read this. You're waiting for me to go first call, second call at $1,030,000, third, last opportunity at $1,030,000. Shaking your head the wrong way, sir. I'm going to pause the auctions with you at $1,030,000. Craig, can you see if you can help our starter bidder down there, please? At $1,030,000. Thank you. Right. Another challenge for the projector. Let's see who wins this race. But I'm not going to compromise what I'm about to say about the property because it's a wonderful property indeed. And another wonderful salesperson in our midst, Richard Fluitt, been around a long, long time, working out of our EVES Cherrywood office, has been presenting this wonderful property here for you. Sherwood Street, we don't get them very often in Sherwood Street, but I can tell you what, Richard, they don't last either, do they? So some lucky person in this auction room today is going to go away with the keys of this one. So, 25 Sherwood Street, it's a modernised family home, so close to all levels of schooling. It really does make this property a very attractive auction for central automotive location. It is superb indeed if you've got kids. All your schooling is taken care of, all walking distance from home. The legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate, 784 square metres. SA10C Folio 6 is the record of title that confirms the legal aspects of it. Automatic garage door, there are now two. There was just one, some documentation circulated saying there's one, there's not, there's two. So one for each car, I would suggest. 20 working days from today's date is your settlement dates. Bit of flexibility around that. Talk to Richard, he'll look after that. Any other changes, Richard? We're good to go. So that spacious kitchen and dining, you'll remember that when you went and viewed the property and just started doing your homework. You've got the upstairs lounge, well that provides a real getaway for those quieter times if you require them. You've got that small adjacent deck that offers you views of the ranges, especially stunning sunsets over the Kindlights. You really do get to enjoy those here from that deck. The interior, well, that opens out to the large area you see coming up on the screen there, that big deck and the patio, and you know that really does that provide you with that popular indoor-outdoor living. Really, absolutely brilliant for those large gatherings as well, particularly through the summertime. You've got the local shops and the eateries in one direction. You've got sports amenities and parks in the other direction. It is a fantastic offering with you. Even I got really excited when the notification of a new auction came through. It had Richard's name on it, 25 Sherwood Street. I said, yeah, let's go. Bring it on, baby. Right, so bring it on. Who's going to start me away?
950.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir. $950,000. At that sort of level, we'll go on $20,000 rise from here, which takes me to $970,000. Let's go there quickly now at $950,000. An opening bid at the back of the room there against everybody else now at $950,000. Let's get on the bike and pending. First call. Second. Last opportunity for you to join us. Having to work alongside you there, sir. Getting you in the right direction at $970,000. Pardon?
5,000 more.
No, not 5,000, sir.
Okay.
1 million.
96.
Pardon?
96 is alright.
96?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, sorry, 97.
Don't go backwards. No, I'm taking 20s at this point in time, there, sir.
Okay.
You need to be at 970. Happy to give you that to you at 970, beautiful. 990,
80.
90. I need the 20 at the stage, sir. Too far away from my instructions. 990. Another 20 takes me through the $1,010,000. Do we say there for you, sir?
Maybe.
$990,000. It's at the back of the room there at 990. $20,000 rises at this juncture. It's a quality property and a great location. Think about what's on offer here. At $990,000, the bid is at the back of the room there. I need $1,010,000 from you. We say $1,010,000 there, sir.
$1,010,000.
$1,010,000. Where did that come from? Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard and enjoy the journey as well. At $1,010,000, straight back at $1,030,000. Do we say there, sir? At $1,030,000 now. Get in ahead of him while he's sending a text message to the bank, sir. At $1,030,000, do we say $1,050,000 for you? At $1,030,000 on the back wall there, do we say $1,050,000? All from you there, sir. Here's your chance now. First call now at $1,030,000. Second time at $1,030,000.
Are we on 10s or 20s?
We're on 20s at this juncture, sir. I know it takes a little bit longer to say yes than no, but that's the name, the word that I need.
I'll take my time. That's all right with you.
Well, I'm calling it away 3 times for you there, sir. Otherwise, I'm
Thank
happy
you
to.
very much indeed.
Okay,
I appreciate it.
Yep, beautiful. Thank you. So you're thanking me to take you to $1,050,000?
No.
First call now at $1,030,000. I'll take that 10 if it's there for you there, sir. Since you were so nice. Thank you. $1,040,000. Thank you. $1,050,000 straight back. Didn't quite work there, sir. Shall we try it again? $1,050,000. With our starter at the back of the room there. Now, $1,050,000. Are you in or out? What about you, sir? I'll take you 10 now. Yes, everybody else in the room. First call. Second. Last chance at $1,050,000. Otherwise, we pause and talk with the folks on the back wall. In or out, sir? Out. Okay. Karen, on the back wall at $1,050,000. Can you see if you can help me? All right, moving straight along. 430 Wainui South Road. A fantastic property out here in Wainui South Road. Marketed by a couple of fantastic marketing consultants working out of our Bethlehem office. Cheryl and Danny doing a great job out here, as you always do, team. Peaceful, private, perfect lifestyle. That is what's on offer here in this wonderful property at 439 Wainui South Road. You've got that water view outlook to Matakana and Mere Island. It is just absolutely spectacular indeed. It's nestled in a private landscape setting and overlooks that beautiful covenanted preserve. So everything is protected for you there under those covenants. So it is an outstanding offering here today, folks. When we look at the legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, SA 3016 folio 639 confirms that you get 1.4498 hectares more or less of land size. What a wonderful playground for kids this would be. Your family are going to relish you buying this property. I just remind you of the recent clause inserted into the contract where clause 23, purchasers acknowledge and accept that the purchase be fully informed that the carport on the property may not comply with the Building Act. There is no building permit, building consent, resource consents, code compliance certificate or certificate of acceptance for final sign-off. So accordingly, the vendor warranty is under clause 9 hereby negated as far as the carport is concerned. You will have also signed a consent form disclosing a whole heap of other stuff that you need to be aware of, but I know Danny and Cheryl would have taken care of that. The shelf and the Mikado wooden jacket sculpture do not stay. Be very clear, they do not remain with the property on settlement date, which is 60 days from today's date. There was some other documentation that circulated that was a little bit different, but your settlement date is, as you see on the screen there, 60 days from today's date or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties. So, any other changes, team? Right, we're all up to date, ready to go. So, some pearls of wisdom as to why you should buy 439 Wainui South Road. The heart of the home is bright and breezy with that well-designed kitchen and open plan dining and family room, and of course it is that area of the home that you enjoy those beautiful, spectacular views. So really don't come much better, they're absolutely gorgeous. Then you've got that separate formal lounge if you want to be just, that personal, entertain, a little bit more intimate for entertaining or perhaps watching a bit of sport in that separate formal lounge. That covered alfresco barbecue and spa pool, well, you're just going to give that an absolute thrashing when you live in a property like this. The grounds, will they be superbly landscaped with that tranquil sitting places for you to enjoy as well. You've got the water features, and of course you've got that wonderful veggie plot as well to save those trips to town. You've got all your veggies growing in your own garden there. The 3-bay consent and implement shed, well, what a great playground that'll be for the older ones. So then you've got the 6 grazing paddocks, and there's room for a few stock or a pony. So if you've got children that have absolutely been busting their life for a wonderful lifestyle, you can buy it for them here today in the auction room, 439 Wainui South Road. Where do we say go, guys? Looking for an opening bid for this one now. If you're in that position of cash, now's the time to just let me know where you'd like to start it, and I'm happy to work alongside you from here. Working with cash today. First call. Second, final opportunity. Are we in or out? Okay, I'm going to close the auction. We obviously have to find the cash buyer for this one. I think these vendors are being very, very generous in pricing their property at $1,460,000. That is value for money. Think about what I've said about this property, folks. $1,460,000. If you are watching via the live stream, I would suggest that you pick up the phone and ring the Bethlehem office, ask for one of these two. That property is not going to last long. $1,460,000 buys an outstanding lifestyle in Wainui South Road. Thank you. All right, back we go, folks. 121 16th Avenue. I have an amended bid now at $667,500. Can you just confirm that for me, please? At $667,500 Kiwi dollars. The property is here for outright sale. Just confirming we sell today. On the market it goes now, folks, at $667,500. I'll take any denomination you wish to put on top. Your opportunity is here. First call now. Second time, third and last opportunity. Don't try and beat the speed of the hammer, it'll beat you every time. The property is going. All yours on Alright, back we go with 38 Mark Williams Place at Derek Rose Speed Marketing. I have an amended bid now at $1,040,000. Can you just confirm that for me, please?
Yes.
At $1,040,000, folks, you instructed me. I sell to the highest bidder here today. How it goes then, folks, at $1,040,000 for the one of a better bid. Your opportunity is right here, before your very eyes. At $1,040,000, I'll take any denomination on top. First, second, Third,
1.041, 1,000.
1,000, 1,041. Do we go 1,042 and fight fire with fire? At $1,041,000 it is. There's your valuer over here on the right hand side. Another 1,000 can we say there for you? Give them the right one. 42? 42.
43.
43.
45.
45. Beautiful. 6. 8. 7. 500. Giving you every opportunity, sir. At $1,040,000. 500. Beautiful. Leave him alone, man. Stop hitting him. At $1,000,000 if he's trying to buy a house for you. At $1,046,500. Where do we go from here? Another 1,000, do we say? 48. 48. Even better. Beautiful. 48. Oh, she's got the better of you, sir. Come on. Have you ever heard the term happy wife, happy life? At $1,048,000, I don't want to start a domestic up here, but I'm going to call it 3 times and give you the opportunity. At $1,048,000, I sell away over here on the right hand side. I'll call it 3 times for you. Conversation?
$1,050,000.
$1,050,000. Beautiful. Just save the domestic until after, if you don't mind. At $1,050,000, where do we go from here, folks? At $1,050,000. The highest bidder owns the property here. You get really excited up the front here. I think front row just about need an umbrella. At $150,000, I sell away over here on the left-hand side here. Are you in or out? Your opportunity is here. First call now at $1,050,000. Have we got your absolute best? Second call then. Need to speak fairly loudly, sir.
52.
52. $1,052,000. 54. Oh, sir, you did this about $4,000 or $5,000 ago. Hey. I don't know when we're going to find another one. We don't know. Very often. $1,052,000. I'm giving you every opportunity, sir. I don't want you having those sleepless nights thinking singing the bars to the end. I could have, I should have, I wished I did. At $1,052,000 it goes. First call, hammers up. Second time. You might want to look over your right shoulder, sir. She's tapping something. It could be a computer.
53.
53. $1,053,000. 55. $1,055,000, do we say, sir? You tried it before, try it again. Third time lucky. At $1,053,000, what about a single? Take the 500. Don't price the second. You're looking very adamant with that east to west, sir. Once, twice, third, absolutely 100% sure. It goes, it goes. Sold it. Let's carry on with our game of beat the projector. 25 Sherwood Street. We're back in action here. We left the auction room at $1,050,000. We are now back with a bid at $1,125,000, sir. Confirming on the way at the back there, folks, you're instructing me yourselves the highest bidder here today. $1,125,000 buys the property now. For one of the better bidders, any denomination on top. I'm sure I can take the credit card though. But it's all cash. $1,125,000 purely cash buys it. First call, second, third, last chance it goes. Congratulations, folks. A great property indeed. Right, let's continue our game with the projector there and see if we can get through the description of this one. Daniel Dickerson from our Mount Maunganui office, again part of our fantastic team at EVES, has been presenting this property at number 26 Sunset Crescent here. This property here offers you 267 square metres more or less of sanctuary that is unparalleled lifestyle of space, style and breathtaking views. They will take you everywhere. Just imagine yourself in this property, folks, when your friends turn up for the housewarming. It's going to be a very cheap night They won't be drinking much, they will be simply encapsulated by the views. So the legal aspects of it is say 23C folio 1261 confirms the property is across these freehold 20 working days from today's date. Daniel is still our settlement date with flexibility around that. Any changes to the channels list? No changes there. Quick reminder of the extra clause. The purchasers acknowledge that the vendor has installed a shower in the ensuite whilst there is a producer statement on file for the shower waterproofing. There is no consent or code compliance certificate. Therefore, clause 9.35 is deleted in relation to the installation of the tile shower in the ensuite. So making sure that you're fully aware of that. The basement level, well, that simply extends to a privately fenced courtyard with that beautiful sparkling swimming pool. You see it there on the screen, simply superb indeed. And then you've got that additional entertainment hub that's perfect for creating those long-lasting memories with family and friends at 26 Sunset Crescent. You've got the end of the modern upgrades, the original charm transforms this refurbished abode into a uniquely captivating living experience, I can assure you of that. You step into that grandeur of the home and enjoy the added comfort of the double glazing, ensuring warmth and energy efficiency throughout your living days. The ample storage space, well, that eliminates the day-to-day clutter. There's off-street parking there for vehicles, including the camper van, the boat, or those summer water toilets. What more could you ask for? Well, I can tell you one thing that the vendor asked for, and that is a sale. So, where do we say go, boys? Getting us underway, 26 Sunset Crescents. Maybe $1 million? $1 million? That'd be a good start.
Be a great start.
Yeah? It'll be a good start. First call now. You're in that cash interest, folks, you need to let me know. Second, last chance. No cash here today? Okay, I'm going to close the option, mate, because everybody's holding their breath. I don't want anybody keeling over here. How much do we need?
1,100,000 will give you the keys today, Grant.
There you go, 1.1 million. That grabs you the keys to 26 Sunset Crescent, and you get to enjoy those multi-million-dollar views, I can assure you of that. 1.1. Hope your fuel tank's chock-a block, Daniel, because I think once that price gets out there, you're going to be a busy man. It's a great property and a great location. Thank you. All right, let's get cracking on our last one, folks, because 30 Sovereign Drive, I really want to get onto the description so we can get a full shot of that wonderful section there. The opportunity at 30 Sovereign Drive. Kelly Orsby out of our Mount office presenting this. This is a very, very rare opportunity indeed for you folks. It's the opportunity to seize to build your dream home on this 1,049 square metre section. It's got that breathtaking outlook over Patmara's lush reserve and the serene waterways, and there are very, very few. In fact, Kelly, I think fair to say there's nothing left in this location as good as what this section offers. Is that fair to say? Exactly, so there we go. It is a freehold estate, folks. As I said, 1,049 square metres of blank land is what's available. Let's say 58B, folio 890. 15 working days from today's date. Still our settlement date, obviously, bare land, there's no channels, but 15 working days from today's date. Bit of flexibility around that as well, there, Kelly. We hadn't registered telephone bidders, but I think it was just in case. I think everybody's here.
Got one telephone.
Oh, not one telephone bidder, so there you go. So nestled in one of Patmara's most prestigious subdivisions, folks, is this very, very special property indeed. The opportunity to immerse yourself in nature with the tranquility of the reserve that you've got right before your very eyes. The waterways at your doorstep providing that vibrant bird life, just adding that wonderful symphony of melodies with the calm ambience that surrounds you at this particular location in this wonderful subdivision as well. Your opportunity to design a bespoke residence to capture the essence of luxury living is available for you here. It is a nice easy walk to the Patmara Plaza and Fashion Island shops, restaurants, cafes, and feel the sand between your toes on a daily basis when you just stroll not too far away to Patmara's beautiful sandy beach. So in your hands, boys, where do we say go for this one? A rare find indeed. Having a suggested figure, but my figure might be a little bit different to yours. What about our telephone bill? They'd like to get us underway. We suggest a start, maybe $1,150,000 to get us underway. Somebody start us away at that sort of figure? I mean, I'm happy to start away with a vendor bid, but we'll just have to transition from there on. At $1,150,000 is a fair and reasonable start, I would have thought. So here's your opportunity. Right, let's get it underway then. $1,150,000, and we'll travel on $20,000 rises from here. Started the auction with a vendor bid to give you the opportunity to buy here today, buyers, at $1,150,000. Who advances me to $1,170,000? Here's your chance now. Come to buy, sir. Buy, folks. Now's the time to put it out there, because if we leave it until after the auction, you could well go into one of those multiple offers. It's a blind auction, in my opinion. Total transparency here in the auction room. You can see what your competition's doing. At $1,150,000, chasing down a $20,000 rise. First call now. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you joining me now at $1,170,000. 90 do we go? Here's your chance now. If you're feeling a little bit more comfortable now that there's somebody else in the race, your opportunity is to join them now. $1,170,000. 90 would be the immediate retort. Let's go there now. First call now at $1,170,000. Second time, third, last opportunity, 1.2. 1.2 it is. $1,200,000 even with our phone bid in there. So do we light fire with another 30? Should we say make it 1.23? 220 at 220. Appreciate you bid there, sir. Working alongside us now at $1,220,000. Fairly bid at the back there. Another 30. Do we say there, Craig? At $1,220,000. Are we back in again? $1,220,000. I just need to go back behind the podium now so that the live stream can see the slide as well. At $1,220,000. Appreciate you working with me there, sir. What do we say, Craig? $1,230,000, $220,000 at the back of the room here. I would suggest 250, 240. First call now. Second call if you're watching via the live stream, our telephone bidder. I need your answer now. Third, last opportunity at $1,220,000.
1.225.
30. Take 10. 10, 30, $1,230,000. Where do we go from here, sir? Another 20, should we say? Making it 250. Put yourself back in front.
1,240.
1,240. 25 with 5, 10s away. How long we go with 10s? At $1,240,000. It's at the back of the room there. Against you on the phone. I call it 3 times, otherwise we pause and we keep discussing at the back of the room. First call now. Second time at $1,240,000 for a prime piece of sovereign drive.
1,250.
50, 1,250, 60. Do we say there, sir? 1,250 the money now. 260. Can we say?
Did we mention this golden mouse hand over there? I can't see it, but it's there.
Maybe we need to go and sit somehow and bring it over here in the auction room. $1,250,000, 60. Can I say for you, sir? Put yourself back in front. First call now, 1,250, 60 we go now. It seems to be the flavour of this one's wait for the auctioneer to call 123. It's okay, that's what I get paid for. $1,260,000. At 2 o'clock session, we'll wait patiently. What do we say, Craig? Otherwise we pause and continue discussions at the back of the room.
Just waiting instructions from the
First call then at $1,260,000. Second time, OEM are outs. Third, last chance for 270. Have we got it? Pausing with you, sir, $1,260,000. You're having the opportunity to continue discussions with our seller at this juncture.
Right, folks, thank you very much for your attention. By way of introductions, Jordan Siverite, my name, Jordan Siverite, my name. I'm happy to guide you through the 2 o'clock session here today. basically continuing the good work that's already been set out later in front of you here in our 1 o'clock session. Certainly some very happy parties on all accounts there, hoping to deliver the same in the 2 o'clock session. We do really appreciate you coming along. It's a beautiful sunny day out there. 8 wonderful properties up for auction over the next hour or so. Wonderful team here to guide you on your home buying journeys. Robin's sitting beside me, she's doing all the technology in the room. As you would have heard if you were here in our 1 o'clock session, or if you've been sitting here for a couple of minutes, you will have noticed that we are having some projecting issues. Not with my voice, hopefully you can all hear me nice and clear, but certainly the projector, putting it on the wall behind me for you there, the bulb has decided after 7 years that that's enough work, it's time to retire. But never mind, we've got a new one coming express courier first thing tomorrow morning, but we won't delay the auctions just to wait for the bulb. So if it does flick off, look, we'll continue through the auctions there. You can see up on the walls here there are some screens. They'll continue to operate. It might just mean just sort of corking the neck a little bit on the angle to see where we're at. Otherwise, I'll provide you with the current bid as we're going through it. But please don't let that stop you in your buying endeavours today. Do have a wonderful team of negotiators here, Craig, Trevor, Karen and Sarah, or they're what I refer to as my elite team of negotiators who will step into the situation should we get some bidding from the floor that's at a level where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, but I am permitted to entertain a conversation. Well, that's when I'll grab one of those wonderful people to step in and have that conversation with you outside here. We'll go to the conduct of auction. Firstly, they remind you to bid and buy today on a cash unconditional basis. Acknowledging you've received the REA's buying and selling guide, you have in fact conducted any homework or due diligence necessary on your behalf, and you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. It is that conditions of sale, well, that I'll refer your attention to now. Well, we've got the projector on, we've popped it on the screen in front of you there. The bottom part of that front page of all of our documentation that you will have been provided, well, we've covered off the conduct. And I'm not going to go over it in full, I'll just touch on a couple of important parts. Obviously, I'm going to suggest the figure or increment in which we go. I'm happy to take on board, but understand if I do push back, it is my right to do so. You may hear me if we get to a level of bidding where I'm not quite permitted to sell the property or at least entertain a conversation. You may hear me place vendor bids alongside you on behalf of our sellers. Now, this is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, through me, the auctioneer, thank you, but no thank you. Essentially, if you'd like to buy the property, you'll need to bid above that level. I'll always label it nice and clearly as a vendor bid, and they're always well below that confidential reserve price that all of our properties are subject to. The other thing I'll touch on is phone bidders. Now, I don't believe we've got any registered phone interest this afternoon, but if we do, I will have all that paperwork in my folder as we get to each property. I'll endeavour to let you know that we do have registered interest each property as we go. If you happen to be the lucky new purchaser of or any of our homes, you do inherit a couple of responsibilities immediately after the auction. We can pop the champagne shortly, but you will need to put a signature on the contract. That's going to formalise the deal. And you'll also need to pay your deposit, which we ask just 1/10 of the purchase price today. The rest payable on settlement, and I'll touch on all the individual settlement dates per property shortly. Now, hopefully that's cleared it all up for you folks. If you do have any questions, this would be a pretty good time to bring them up before we crack on with our wonderful lineup of properties today. I take it as all read, understood. Confidence is your friend in the auction room, folks. That's my advice to you if you're bidding and you're buying today. Right, well, let's take a look then. Our first property for the 2 o'clock session, you'll see it there listed as lot number 10, our first one for the 2 o'clock. We've got it there, 139B, Pillins Road in Otamoto. Kim Crawford, out of our Cherrywood office, beautiful office down there. If you're ever in the Cherrywood part of town, pop on in, say hi to Kim. She'd be happy to say hello, show you the new office they've got down there. It's state of the art. But, well, a property like this, well, it could be state-of-the-art. It's up to you how you want to use it, folks. It's the perfect entry into Pillins Road. You'll see that it is described firstly in a state and fee symbol. It's an undivided 1/3 share, and 832 square metres more or less. And secondly, in estate and leasehold, the two different record of titles. They are SA 992 Folio 294 and SA 16C folio 12. Your settlement date, well, that is down as 20 working days from the date of sale, or as mutually agreed upon. And there is quite a lengthy further terms of sale page, folks, so just bear with me as I touch on it while we go over that for you. 23.0, it's acknowledged by the parties that the public trust enters into this contract as trustee of the James Miles Trust, and any liability of public trust is limited to the assets of that trust. Clause 8.1 of the General Terms of Sale will not apply. General Terms 9.2 hereby deleted. General Terms 9.35 and 9.36 hereby deleted. And 9.31 of the General Terms vary to the extent that the vendor, not having been in occupation of the property, makes no warranty as to the chattels or anything specified in Schedule 1 there. The purchaser shall accept the property in its actual state and condition at the time of completion, and if the gas or electrical utilities have been disconnected, it will become your responsibility to get those reconnected and any fees associated with that. 24, notwithstanding anything contrary to contained in the agreement here, you acknowledge you're purchasing the property with a fee simple 1/3 share title. You agree as the purchaser to accept the fee simple 1/3 share title and not issue any requisition or objection to it. The vendor will not be required to produce evidence of a building permit, consent, completion certificate or code compliance. The purchasers acknowledge that they've been supplied with a LIM and accept that the floor plan, supplied with a LIM report for the property and accepts that the floor plan on the leasehold title differs slightly from the plans in the LIM. The purchasers will not require the vendor to produce that consent, adjoining flat owner or consent of the Tauranga City Council in regards to that carport or the removal of the wall. And the further terms of sale, they override the general terms of sale where there is any express or implied conflict between them. Thank you, folks. We do obviously have to go through all the legals, so I do appreciate you bearing with while we do. Let's take a look at the property. Whether you're bolstering your investment portfolio or perhaps taking a step onto the property ladder, you'll love everything that this humble abode offers you. The well-designed layout, well, it caters well to everyday living, and the open plan setup, well, that takes all the stress out of entertaining friends and family. Backing onto the picturesque Rutherford Reserve, your tranquil outlook, well, it is complemented by your premium location. Minutes from the CBD and even closer to daily necessities, the groceries, everyday items, nice and easy from here. Zone for Pillins Point Primary as well. You can be sure, buyers, you are onto a winner. I'll put it to you now, buyers. You start us away. Tell us what you'd like to pay for 139B Pillins Road. Give you a second. Happy to suggest a figure, but your number might be more aligned with your thoughts than the number I put out there. You let me know. Opening bid, opening offer.
500.
500, got it with you there, sir, is it? At 500,000, welcome in at 500,000. Happy to travel in a 20,000 rise from there, but at 500,000, I'll just move behind here so all of our viewers on the live screen can see me, folks. Please don't let it distract you. But at 500,000, I've got it with you, sir. Looking for 520, but I'll make my first call in your favour at 520,000. Twice the opportunity then to come in. I've got you at 500, sorry, at 500 is where I've got it. I'm chasing 520. Be nice and clear on that, folks, at 500. Third call now. I look for further interest in the room. Okay, vendor will bid at 520.
Sorry, back.
Got you there at 520 on the backboard. Happy to take it with you there, man, at 520. Welcome in, good luck at 520 against you now. We say 40 for you. 40 on the nod, we go at 540,000 now, and it's against you on the back wall there. 60's the next move. But at 540,000, I've got it seated in the second back row there at 540. First the opportunity, happy to take a 20 rise. Give you a chance there though, but I make it a second call to the gentleman in the middle. Third your chance, buyers at 500.
550.
I need to see it at 560. Got to see it 560 at this level. Got it 540. Try 560. If he doesn't go, it puts you in lead. If he goes again, it costs you nothing. On the nod, we go 560. Appreciate you working with me there at 560. Suggest 580 back, but I've got it on the back wall. 580 on the nod, we go. There we go at 580,000. Puts you back in front, sir. I've got it with you, but I put it to the rest of the room as I hold the bid down the middle. At 580, I'll give you a second to come back if you like, but at 580,000, I've got it in the middle of the room here. I make it a first call, in fact, at 580,000. Twice a call for you buyers at 580 up the middle. Third chance at 580. Do we make it a nice round 6 anywhere in the room? Okay, I used to place a vendor bid at 600 and welcome you back in on top there. 610. Make it 20, sir, and if nothing further, we see if we pause and talk. Thank you for working with me. I've got you there at 620 in your favour. Man of my word, I'll call it 3 times. If nothing further, we'll pause and have a conversation. First a call at 620. Invite any interest above that level. Second chance. Third, final opportunity buyers. Okay, pausing the auction. Sarah Byron in the middle here. We'll see if we can help them out.
We're a bit close to finish off our 1 o'clock session. We won't take too long at 30 Sovereign Drive. I have an amended bid now at $1,330,000. Can you just confirm that bid for me, please, sir? $1,330,000, folks. You instruct me as your auctioneer. I put the property on the market and sell to the highest bidder. On the market it goes in at $1,330,000 for a prime piece of Sovereign Drive. One of the best, saved till last. There it goes, folks. Out the door it goes this afternoon at $1,330,000. A $10,000 rise might be the best $10,000 you ever spent. 1,330,000. Give them the right advice, Kelly, because I'm calling it 3 times. The hammer's up. First call now at 1,330,000. Second, third, last opportunity. It goes. It goes. Sold good back there at the congratulations. Good to do ourselves. That concludes our 1 o'clock session. Thanks for joining me now for
Okay, folks, we will continue on now. 6 Lihua Way. Fran Harmon, our Pathmire office up the front here, done an excellent job of marketing this, well, absolutely stunning property. It is all new and ready for you. The Thorn Group build, it oozes glamour and sophistication. You'll see it is described as firstly in a statement fee simple, containing 172 square metres more or less. Secondly in a statement fee simple and undivided 42nd share in 2,215 square metres more or less. Both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under the record title 1054132. The channels, you'll see that on the screen there. Just note that the clothesline and the letterbox and the keyless entry for the front door there added for you on that channels list. Your settlement day, only 10 working days from the date of agreement, and then you can move in and start enjoying. Further terms of sale, 23.0, the purchaser is aware that before settlement can be completed, a party wall easement and the Building Act certificate removed from the title of the property. The vendor will register a party wall easement in the form attached and remove the Building Act certificate on or before settlement date. So it covers all of that off in your further terms of sale. Now, with subtle hints of sophistication through every inch of this home, where you can just know for confidence sake when you move into a place like this, well, you will stand out from the crowd. The stunning kitchen, dining and living, that leads its way to the stack of doors that open up to allow views over the neighbourhood and towards Pathmire Hills. In fact, you've got the sliders at both ends of the home on the different levels there, creating a really nice fresh breeze through the home. A really nice place to be, not only on a sunny day, but even so you get nice natural light if the weather does sort of turn a little bit, as it can do around winter time. You are dressed to impress in Pathmire's East End here. It's only a 10-minute stroll to the beach. You've got the impending Sands Town Centre. Well, that's not going to be too far away either, and nice and close for you when it arrives. Buyers, I put it to you now for an opening bid. Opening offer starts away. Where would you like to say? Put it to you, cash, unconditional. That's who we're looking for first here in the auction room. Once an opportunity for you, twice. Third call and final opportunity. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash in the room today, friend. So we'll close the auction, but certainly some motivation from our sellers. Their instructions to us?
Definitely motivation. So these properties are now priced, this particular one, now priced at $1,049,000. Thorn Group do tell me that they cannot build this property for this sort of value in replacement, so they are very motivated to see this sold.
I wouldn't have thought so for that sort of level of sophistication there. $1,049,000. You're going to be rather busy, I imagine, once that price gets out there. If you are interested, get hold of Fran. She'll be happy to help you out. Wish you and sellers all the best on that one. Okay, thanks for your patience. We're just going to go back now, 139B, Billings Road. Just paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder. Just confirm for me, please, you've increased your offer here to $650,000 on the nod, and my instructions were on the market at $650,000. For the want of another bid, we sell it away today, correct? There we are, folks. What do we say at 650? Invites any interest above that level, but at 650, 000, we're on the market and we're selling. Once a call, I call it only 3 times. Twice your chance. Third and final call at 650,000. Goes and goes. Sold. Congratulations to our party here. To our sellers. Commiserations to our underbidders on that one. Alright folks, we'll continue on. Just warming back up, all the vocals, all the screen. It will come, but I'll start off anyway. Well, here is 1039E Work Road. Janelle Kent, working out of our Bethlehem office at the moment. Working out of our Bethlehem office, been making the trip up to 1039 Road to show you through this wonderful property here. A home that will reconnect you with nature. When I was taking a look at it, that was my initial thought. You get a real sense of nature when you live here. It is a freehold estate, 4.5281 hectares, more or less. The unique identifier is 315670. You'll note the channels list on the screen for you there. The Sky link for the internet has been excluded from your channels, but otherwise all there to greet you on settlement day, which is only 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. A home designed with modern comfort and style in mind. From the timber floorboards to the panoramic vistas, well, you'll just love everything about living here. I mean, how could you say no? With plenty of storage space and a decent chunk of land underneath you, well, there's ample options to keep you busy, and also enough that it doesn't become too much here. You know, there's plenty of options for you to really make a nice tranquil lifestyle, should that be what you desire. With the added bonus of separate accommodation, you could get a boarder in, perhaps a niche Airbnb option for you, even just cater for friends, family, extended family when they do come to stay. And trust me, when you get a property like this, those sort of views, they will come and visit, that is for sure. You've got those wonderful views out towards the harbour that we just saw. Everyone is going to want to come and visit you when you live at a property like this. 1039E Work Road. So buyers, let's do the work now. Call for an opening bids, opening offer. Who wants to start us away today? Put it to you, give you a moment. If you've all become accustomed to the third call, I can get there if that's what you're waiting for. First chance. Twice. Third call. Should be a rush of hands now. Final opportunity, buyers. Okay. Look, doesn't like we've got cash on this one, Janelle. A little bit more work to do, but a really lovely property there. I wish you and your sellers all the very best of luck on that one. We'll close the auction there. No worries. Okay, well, the screen's still on. We'll try and get through it here. Here we are, 19 Pacific Park Way. Miranda Hora up the front of the room here, out of our Mount Maunganui office. Well, you've been making the very short trip down the beach here to 19 Pacific Park Way. It's if you haven't seen the property, folks, I'd add it to your list of ones to drive past there and certainly take a look at. It's in that nice exclusive Pacific Park gated community. Seaside adventures, they'll probably become part of your daily routine when you live at a property like this. It is a freehold estate, firstly an estate of fee simple, containing 774 square metres more or less, and secondly an estate of fee simple and undivided 1/29th share in 6,265 square metres more or less. First and second estates, they are described in that record title 110372. Now the chattels list you see on the screen there, a couple of late additions that I'll just touch on. The dishwasher, smoke detectors, kitchen waste disposal, range hood, bathroom extractor fan, all added to it. You'll see there the ventilation system included but in as-is condition, and also the security system now as is as well. The garage door remote and the curtains were removed from the chattels list. That might have been soufflated in a previous edition of it. 60 working days from the date of the agreement, that's when you get to move in and start enjoying your new coastal lifestyle. Meticulously maintained, but with options to perhaps personalise if you wish to do so here. The interior, you could refresh it to your own tastes if you like there, but you'll find yourself moving in and enjoying your new lifestyle in your spacious family home from day dot. From outdoor entertaining to splashings of fun in the community pool, maybe you could embrace your inner federer. They've got that wonderful communal court down there as well. You could go and have a hit with some friends after a busy day. Perhaps your weekends, you're not going to struggle to find things to do when you live at a place like this. The self-contained granny flat, well, that's ideal for large or extended families. Everyone gets to make the most of easy living. You're only 5 minutes stroll from the beach as well. Buyers, it doesn't get too much better than this. I'll put it to you now for an opening bid. Opening offer, suggest anything on the northern side of 1.9. Put it to you buyers, but it is wonderful living here at 19 Pacific Park Way. Happy to work with you there, but we need to see a start. Once the call, twice an opportunity for you. Third and final is your chance. Okay, no problem. A property like this will close the auction, Miranda. We've given them a little bit of an indication. But a property like this, well, it's going to be one very lucky buyer when we do identify them in the market. I imagine you're going to be quite busy knowing that the conditional buyers can now have a conversation with you. If you are interested, get hold of Miranda. Good luck to you and your sellers.
Thanks for that.
No worries. Alright, we'll continue on then. 48 Farrier Street in Papamoa, Durnurley, out of our Mount Maunganui office. Well, he's had the privilege of showing you through this wonderful home there. It certainly looks like a sunset photo might have been taken on that one there, but you know, whether it's early in the morning or late at night, you're not going to be disappointed you bought this one here. You've got that captivating street appeal and premium proximity. It's just going to enhance your new lifestyle from day one. Freehold estate, it's 503 square metres more or less. The record title is 758779. You'll see on through the terms of the sale, 23.0, just the solicitor advising us to release the deposit early. In regards to that one there, you'll see 20 working days from the date of should the hammer fall today, 20 working days from now, you'll get to move in and start enjoying. And they are a fairly healthy chattels list to greet you there on move-in day as well. The modern kitchen, well, it was designed with form and functionality in mind to enable those weeknight dinners to be thrown together with ease. We all know when we get home late from work, the last thing you want to do is cook dinner. No longer a thing when you get a property like this. Kick back, relax with your choice of beverage in hand. You've got that wonderful covered patio area out there, space for the kids to run and play whilst you sit back enjoying whatever your preferred drink is. You've got good schooling, local shops, easy access further afield. That's all easy to access from your new dream home here at 48 Farrier Street. Buyers that take coastal paradise that awaits you. It's modern living. It's all for you here at 48 Farrier Street. Put it to you now, buyers. What do we say? Cash interests. That's who I'm talking to. Deal with the cash first. If we don't identify it today, we'll be having conversations with conditional buyers from this point forward as well. Once, twice, third. What we've got there your attention, but we haven't found the cash buyer. We'll close the auction there, Bert. A little bit more work to do, but a wonderful property like that. I do wish you and your sellers all the best. I'm sure it won't be long.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
No worries. Okay, 89, the Gardens Drive in Papamoa. Fran Hunt back again, busy as always, and no exception here. A wonderful property. I imagine a property like this, you'll find yourself rather busy if you did manage to go through one of the open homes there. Perhaps teed up a viewing, you'll know just how great this offering is here. The ultimate in family living here on the Gardens Drive. It is a freehold estate, 532 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is the 233.7. The excluded chattels to point out to you, the garden pots and ornaments not included, otherwise the rest of them up there on the screen to remind you what does greet you on move-in day, which once again, 20 working days from the date of the agreement. That's when you get to move in and enjoy it. Further terms of sale, look, I'll just cover it really quickly for you. Unfortunately, one of the listed vendors has passed away, but clause 23.0 just details that Linda on the title there is authorised to sign solely on behalf of the sellers in that one. Let's take a look at the property. The spacious family layout. Well, it caters to everything that your brood could need. Thoughtfully designed layout. It provides ample space for everyone to be able to entertain, but equally relax. Of the spacious living where you can make the most of that expansive patio space, a true extension to your entertaining options. You go straight out off the living, maybe a nice cold drink in hand on a sunny Sunday afternoon. That's up to you, folks. You've got that well-established gardens and grounds. They're not only pleasing on the eye, but they also offer a nice tasty treat. There's a rather cocktail of fruit trees dotted around the section as well. It's a great location you've got there at Gardens Drive. It's excellent family living. I put it to you now, buyers, for an opening bid. Start us away, or there we haven't got the screen, so bear with us. I'll do my best to help you out here, but I call to you for an opening bid. I'll move back over here just so the live stream can see as well, folks. Teething issues, but working with you. Call for an opening offer, 89 the Gardens Drive. Million? Million start here at $1 million. At $1 million, and I'll call it, what do we say, buyers? We pop something on top there at $1 million, nice and even. Once the call at $1 million, twice the chance for you. Do we come back in? Is it a 20,000 rise? Maybe a 10? Happy to work with you there at $1 million. Second and third call then at $1 million. Nothing further in the room. Okay, I'm just going to pause the auction and grab some instructions. I'll be right back with you. Thanks very much, folks. Just waiting some instructions, having some conversations in regards to the Gardens Drive there, so we will continue on. John Rose up the front of the room, the man of the hour here for Sharon Place, 5B. Sharon Place, he's been marketing this wonderful property, a great job as he always does, and it's certainly a nice home, a good option, perhaps for first home buyers. It's a good chance to get on that sort of bolster your investment portfolio, or perhaps that first run on the property ladder. We'll touch on it in a second. It is 396 square metres, more or less, of freehold land. The unique identifier, SA 64D folio 918. Your chattels list, just note that that security system is in as-is condition for you. Once again, 20 working days seems to be the standard for the settlement period here. Certainly gives everyone a little bit of time to get all their affairs in order, get the moving truck booked for move-in day. I'm just going to touch on the further terms of sale, folks. Bear with me here. 23.1, the purchaser acknowledges that the vendor has carried out the following property which may require building consent and code compliance, being the wall dividing the toilet and the main bathroom being removed, the toilet and vanity, they've been removed from the position shown on the floor plans. The shower was a replacement of a pre-existing bath shower. The toilet and the shower in the ensuite unconsented, and the hot water cupboard has been converted to a laundry. The purchaser further acknowledges that the vendor warranties under clause 9.35 don't apply to those above mentioned works, and the vendors are applying for to the Tauranga City Council for a code of acceptance for the works there. They take no responsibility for approval or non-approval of the COA, nor any costs associated past that point there. But you've done your due diligence, buyers, on that one there. We of course recommend that you did seek legal or further specialist advice in regards to this one. But let's take a look at what you and I really care about the most, which is this wonderful offering. It is a low maintenance property, offers move-in ready living to the new home. It's a home where functionality is important and quality time can be capitalised on. The open plan design, along with the minimal outdoor ground upkeep, well, that'll allow more time to relax, enjoy, fancy yourself a nice morning brew there, then stroll outside. You've got that nice decking that expands off the living room, plus a green space out there as well. Plenty of options if you're looking for maybe a backyard barbecue with some friends. You've got space for that. A nice quiet cul-de-sac location, close proximity to all the shopping and daily needs that you could require, as well as good education nearby as well. You've got the walking trails, the cycling trails. Guys, I could go on forever about this one, but I'll put it to you. 5B Sharon Place in Brookfield. What do we say? Won't delay, I'll call it 3 times for you. Once your chance. Twice I put it to you. Third, final call for cash interest. Okay, we'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do on that one, John, but the conditional buyers can now have a crack at it as well. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. Okay, we'll continue on. Still waiting for instructions in regards to the Gardens Drive, folks. But we look now on the screen. It is currently showing, so we'll move on with it. 1 Tauranga Place. Terry Gregory out about EVES on Cameron office up there in the wonderful part of the world, the Gay Power region there, standing up the front here with her manager Craig. Well, Terry, you've been lucky enough to show buyers through this property here. It's nice and elevated, plenty of sunshine, well presented, a nice brick and tile. We're just going tick, tick, tick the whole way through. It'll set you up to make lifelong memories. It's a freehold estate, 600 square metres, more or less. Record of title is SA 65B Folio 101. You'll see the channels list, or other healthy channels list on the screen for you there. Just note that there's some plantings that will be going. You've got the lilies, the daily plants, the bulbs in the rear garden. Those have been excluded. Current owner will be removing those from the garden, rather important. 2nd of April, give you a little bit of time up your sleeve there. 2nd of April is your move-in day. Potentially a little bit of flexibility. A little bit for the right buyer there as well. The open living spaces, they're going to enhance that quality of living. The home, it presents immaculately and it's full of natural light. The private rear deck, well, that's the ideal place for a morning caffeine hit with the better half, or perhaps some evening drinkies with all your friends. Plenty of space to enjoy, and you're going to be surrounded by some wonderful mature plantings as well. Magnificent sunsets here. Well, they're going to offer even little peeps of Motiri Island and the Kaimai Ranges. So, folks, it's a wonderful option for you, a wonderful home, great location. I'll put it to you now. What do we say? There's a call for an opening offer. We call it only 3 times. Once, twice, third call. Okay, well, look, Terry, we're going to close the auction on that one, but some motivation from our sellers. Their instructions to us?
Yeah, look, absolutely. They want to price this property. The photos just don't do it justice. You need to get there. It's actually a beautiful property. So look, they have said, let's price it, let's get this property sold. So they're pricing it at $890,000.
$890,000. There you go. If you're watching along on the live stream, and you like the look of it, wait till you get there, it's even better. $890,000. Terry, we're going to be busy once that price is out there. Good luck to you and your sellers on that. We'll be right back with the Gardens Drive. Alright folks, we're going to go back now, 89 the Gardens Drive. Just pause to sort some instructions. Just confirm for me, you increase your offer to $1,010,000 for me, just on a nod here, at $1,010,000. I've got you there. And my instructions from our seller, we sell it away to the highest bidder today. So loud and clear at $1,010,000. I call it 3 times. I won't delay for you folks. Once, twice, third and final. It goes. So congratulations to our sellers. Folks, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again next week. Another wonderful lineup of properties. Thank you.